happy you're here. Welcome to Chai Beauty, where I get to share my thoughts, my dreams, my aspirations, my visions for the future. And guess what? You get to be along for this journey because we are in this together. Thank you for allowing me to have time off as we begin the last 2 or 3 episodes of this What Advice I Gave You. This week, we're going to be talking about a type 6, the loyalists, committed, practical, and witty. They are worst case scenario thinkers who are motivated by fear and the need for security. A 6, their fear is their deadly sin. Forever imagining worst case scenarios and questioning their ability to handle life on their own. 6 turn to authority figures and belief systems rather than God to prove them with the support and security they yearn for. Fear. When you turn to a figure or a system, eventually they all let you down. You try to believe that these things were put in place to protect you, to make you feel that you and your voice and everything you stand for is in the line with that system or that figure. But in reality, everyone has a goal. The system was made for the purpose of someone's goal, but is it your goal? Is that something you truly believe in? Is that figure that you put on a pedestal the person that identifies with everything you stand for? Have you done your research? Have you thought about the things you want in life? And is that person, that figure, that system allowing you to go the way you need to go? Fear that things will turn out not the way they seem. Fear of worst case scenario can drive wedges between family members and life and dreams and motivation. Fear is the thing that we all suffocate at night with a blanket over our heads, and we say, I'm not going to open my eyes or open the blanket because I am fearful. Fear is the thing that cripples you at night. Fear is the thing that makes you hold your breath and you say, I can't breathe. Fear is when I look out and I say, if the world is against me, who is for me? Fear is the thing that makes a person question everyone and everything. Are you friend or are you foe? If you're a foe, get out my way. If you're a friend, you're either going to be with me in front, behind, or to the side. And if you can't choose those 3 things, then please leave me alone, because fear has crippled me so much that I can't trust you and I can't be vulnerable because you're after me, and I don't care about the other episodes we have talked about because I can't be vulnerable with you because you envy me. You don't want the best from me. You don't care about me. Fear is the thing that I will forever be alone because I forgot to look around and say thank you for everything that is in my place. Fear is that motivation or that thought or that regret because you said, oh, I remember last year I was at the highlight of my points, but you forgot the bad moments because that fear told you that right now is the worst situation you ever been in. But when you look back and you go through your Rolodex of memories, you realize there was a moment in time you didn't think you were going to make it. And so that fear made you forget that. But if you stop and think about what God has given you, you realize that there are a lot of moments where you had patience, where you were kind, where you did not envy, where you did not boast, where you were not proud, where you were not dishonorable. You were following the path of God. And the path of God made you not be fearful. It made you look death in the eye and say, the battle is already won. I am just here, experience the opportunities the Lord has given me on earth. My path is set, my opportunities are here, and God has given me the choice to decide where to go. He already knows what I'm going to choose, but there's still a choice. So when you are fearful, remember, you have a choice. And we have this platform, and we have these moments where we share with others how we care and how we love each other. But your choice is very simple. Are you going to let fear drive you insane? Or are you going to be healthy? It's up to you. Fear. When it's crippling you, when you feel like you're suffocating, when everyone's after you, when you're not moving in the direction that you want to move, when you're feeling that you're not reaching the goals you have set for yourself because you started at the end in your mind and you're working backwards, but it's like the plan isn't coming together. When you're in your third year and you're saying, what the heck? Did I choose the wrong major? When you're looking at your career path and you're now at the end where it's close to retirement and you said, what difference did I make? Or when you're in another transition in life and it's not where you thought you would be, but you're saying, could be worse. When you motivate yourselves and you tell your friends to continue to move forward, and then while you're motivating them, you forget about yourself. But I want to remind you, you are important and you are a great person. And yes, it may not look like you want it to be, but we are a beautiful mess. And when we take a step back and stop looking at the ink and the acrylic and the paint and the mediums that we have used to build our artwork, we'll see that every curve, every line, every shadow is meant for something. You are meant for something. And you will do that thing you were put on this earth to do. You will minister to many in your way. You will do the things that you never thought you could do in your time, in your season. You are growing every day. You are learning something new every day. Listen, the way you walked last year is different than the way you walk this year. The way you talk and articulate and told people how you expressed yourself is different than what you did last year. Maybe even last month. And if you're like me, you're changing every day. So people ask you what you want. You're like, catch me at 12. I'll let you know what me and myself have decided. We have to go have a talk. But all those things are just showing you how great you are and how no one can put a label on you because there is no one like you. So I want you to raise your head up. Look fear in the eye and say, not today, because my God is in this place today. And he told me my battle's won. So there's no need to fear. There's no need to think about anything but the fact that I am moving. Whether it's backwards, forwards, left, right, I am moving. And that's all we need to do is move. Whether it's when you do make that wrong decision, oh, we all make that one wrong decision. Think about it. Acknowledge that you made that wrong decision. And remember, you will never do that again because it sucked. But it taught you something. What did it teach you? What did it make you think of? What did you understand about yourself in that moment? We all have those moments. I can share with you fear of moving, of death, of being alone, of am I good enough for the Lord? Those moments defined me. Ironically, I moved to Seattle. I'm alone, but I'm okay. Because I'm not really alone. I feel my God in every being, breath, earth, everywhere around me. Family and friends. There's a season where you need to be alone to understand who you are as a human being. So I can talk from experience that you're going to be okay, because even in my midst of figuring out what to do next, how to proceed, who am I, why do I only have 7 friends, but in reality it's less than that. I call them friends, but now it's like I'm in a different season, and the season has made me fall, where things are now, they blossomed during spring, summer, they showed their colors, fall, they're sort of falling. And not even in a bad sense. It's the falling where it's like, I'm okay letting you go. Because for that season, you were great for me, and I hope I was great for you. But now it's time for you to figure out what you want to do. And I never, ever want to be the person that holds you back. It is time for me, as the tree, to let the leaves in the relationships fall. Because winter's coming. I need a break. I need to hibernate. I need to stay still and work. Because again, the seasons will come back. And excuse me if I'm wrong with the seasons, because I think winter, spring, we're going to say spring comes next, okay? Spring comes, and I'm going to sprout new leaves. That means new relationships, new connection, new people for that season. And that's how I know the Lord is here, because He made these 4 seasons for a reason. And we always have these 4 connections in our lives with people. We as people are seasons. We spring up and we're super excited and we're super happy and we're ready to go. Summer, we dive deep, we think, we figure out how to be the best us. Winter, fall. After that season with that person, we then go and we figure out that we need something different. That fall is time to let them go and fall back into ourselves, because we have done so much. So much. And then winter. Relax, breathe, and understand that you are not alone. And this platform is definitely here for us to share and embody who we truly want to be and all the uniqueness we have. So follow me on Instagram at chai_beauty. And if you want to support this platform even more, go to Patreon_chai beauty and you can donate $5 a month so that we can strive for better and we can minister to more and make other people's voices feel heard.